Hello everyone, it's Phil from the AntiBS Group and also the Conservative News Channel. This could be kind of going to do this on this channel, but I'm going to post to both the AntiBS Group's Facebook page and the Conservative News Canada's Facebook page. This video is going to be an update on the robocall thing. Scandal going on right now. My thoughts with it. So this might be a little bit longer video than normal. We'll start with the long gun registry and gun control in general, liberal track record, the subfleet, the F-35s, and media in general. Okay, yeah. This is so. Where am I going to start here? I'm going to start with the robocall scandal. And my thoughts on what I'm seeing a lot. Actually, this could tie into another point. Actually, I made up a little card just for a start making list of what I want to talk about. Let's see it. Oh, that's what I wrote. I mean, it absolutely. More and more I read about this, the more information I'm finding out, the more and more I'm disturbed by what's being said by liberal NDP, Green supporters, opposition party. Do I agree there needs to be by-elections? Yes, I do. Do I think it sure had anything to do with this? It's a possibility. Do I think? I mean, but there's a lot of things that don't make any sense about this, about the robocall scandal. First off, why would the Conservatives use RAP 9 when they're directly tied to them? It makes no sense. It has such a visible paper trail leading to the Conservative Party. It makes no sense to me. Also, like, if this was the, I mean, here's the hypocritical nature of liberals and NDP is they, especially liberals, they've been known to do stuff like this. People say, "Oh no, liberals don't do this shit." Well, guess what, guys? That's what they do. That's what they did. Steve Harper won that majority. There's some ridings, 2,600 votes, separating first, second in the for that riding. I believe North Bay was one of them. I think it was like 67 or something like that. It's around 50 to 60, I believe. Was separating first and second. And that's a contested riding. I think I read somewhere. I think it's for Nipissing to Misming is one of the ridings that's being contested, and this might be a court thing. And you know what, people, get over yourselves. Get your head out of your asses. Start thinking critically about the issue. Problem. I mean, a lot of things I'm reading on, let's say, the CBC, Huffington Post, Globe Mail, a lot of the mainstream media, or some call it lamestream media, they're basically very childish, and if you don't share their view or their opinion, you get attacked. I've been expressing my points of view on there. I get attacked quite frequently, and I try to look at things logically and say, "Oh, track record, liberal conservative track record, they're deceitful, blah 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 blah." It's, you know what? I'm tired of bullshit like that. Literally, come on, people, use your head. Who had the most to gain? Conservatives, yeah, well, of course, sure, they had something to gain. All parties had something to gain. But who won the second place? Who won third place? Liberals and NDP. Not in that order. NDP won second, Liberals third, of course. But, the same token, it's kind of gets to the point. It's kind of scary how they're trying to force this issue so much that's actually causing a standstill and everything else. Um, so I mean, I don't know. What a lot of people don't get this. It's they're calling for an election, they're calling for investigation. I agree. We need an investigation. We don't need another election. Okay, you don't like Harper. He won. Big deal. Suck it up. Move on. Type of deal. Um, Also, I mean, with this actually, this could be. I'm gonna try to do these topics in about 10-minute slots here, 10 to 15-minute slots. So the video is gonna be a little bit long. It's six sections in total. So, but going on, it's kind of you look at the information with that sort of staffer that resigned. People say he was fired. Bullshit. He wasn't fired. He resigned. And basically, some things I've been reading, the information I've been getting, is he's being bullied. He was bullied by the media. So this actually might some of this can go into the media topic as well, but cover some of the media issues I have. But the media basically started slagging this poor kid, till he basically said, "I have enough. I can't stand this anymore." He left. He resigned. I can't say I don't blame him. Okay. Worst offenders. I mean, party-wise, Liberal and NDP are the worst too. They're saying this stuff, and Pat Martin is probably the worst guy out there who's saying, "Oh, they did this. We have all the paper trails." Like, sure, okay, whatever. And a lot of what I'm seeing now, it's how what I'm seeing is since they started election, started looking at RCP, started looking into this matter. A lot of reports in different ridings across, I think it's now 30 or 40 now apparently. I mean, that sounds a little bit fishy to me. Okay, I think these probably conservative one ridings, they want the MP to be booted, have a by-election, get rid of them. That's what I think what's happening. Might not be the case, but that's probably what's really going on. So I mean, what can we really do here? We can't really wait for the best. I say wait and see for what the investigation turns up. Election Canada, and what they turn up to make our final decision. I don't think honestly, don't think Stephen Harper knew what was going on. I don't think he did. If he did, it looks really bad on him, and I would never support him after that. But if he's found, there's no evidence saying that he actually knew about it, or he sanctioned or anything. Well then, sorry, he's not guilty. I don't think he's guilty, party myself. But at the same token, I mean, it's like kind of funny that the Liberals have been trying to undermine Stephen Harper since he won his majority of the NDP, and as well as the NDP, trying to undermine his power since he was elected last May. So I mean, this is kind of one of these political grandstanding Machiavellian type games that the Liberals are known for. Okay. Okay, so basically now we're going to be moving on to the next topic. That's fine, I'm going to say that. Okay? So, let's see, what should we cover next? Let's cover Liberal track record. Historically, anyways. What is their track record? Their track record for leading Canada has been horrendous. What did they give it? They gave us the Canadians freedoms and Pierre Elliott Trudeau. Okay, I give them that much, but they left out some very important items, in my opinion. Um, income tax, nothing they gave us, which is supposed to end in 1924, 1925 after World War One. Never disbanded. Uh, Bill C-68, Long Gun Registry, Canadian Firearms Act, and part of the track record, which is I'll talk about next, actually. Um, what else? Hmm. Ad scams, Wanagate, Elliot Trudeau, Justin Trudeau. Yeah, let's see. It's kind of one. It's the topic. Liberal track record. It's so vast. It's kind of hard to remember all the shit they pulled off. Oh yeah, another one. Renaming the Canadian, changing, unifying the Canadian forces back in 1968. Peacekeeping. That's part of the tracker. It's a good and it's a good bad one. Disbandment of the Airborne Regiment back in the mid 90s after Somalia. Um, Canceling seeking contract at a $500 million penalty for doing so. Um, what else? Getting involved in sending our troops to Afghanistan without the proper gear. Uh, Cutting the force's budget, lowering morale in the Canadian forces extremely, extremely poorly, as well as there's quite a few. It's kind of hard to remember them all off the top of my head. Um, hmm, what else? So Rwanda, another one. I'm just gonna figure something out. Think of something else, and the list goes on and on and on and on. I mean, the liberals say, "Oh, it's a horrible track record. They're dictatorship. They're Nazi, fascist, blah blah blah, rednecks, all this crap." Hmm. Um. Yeah, I'm gonna kind of break so cover enough of the liberal track record right now. But so I'm gonna talk a bit about some of the issues I've seen the last couple of years, last while, reading a lot of what the liberal supporters are saying, and I'm quite scared of what they would do if they ever got back into power. Canada is, I mean, they say, oh, Maroney ruined Canada, NAFTA, all this. So, yeah, so what? You didn't fix it. Oh yeah, sorry, one other issue. Kyoto, Kyoto, Kyoto Accord. Hmm. They say, oh, we look at after the environment and all this, blah blah blah. Sure, we do. I agree, we do. But the same token, the economy, jobs to me are more important than doing these green initiatives, green projects. Um, why do I say that? I mean, look at it. We're at an all-time job. People out of work is at pretty much at a high level right now. I feel like 8-9% it is unemployment, and that's just the people on unemployment insurance. I'm probably saying it's probably closer to 15-16% unemployed. Um, so, I mean, I don't really know the exact numbers. I'm just estimating, but that's what it's probably about. Um, if, I mean, a lot of issues that are coming up. I mean, the Liberals and NDP are kind of a scandal day type of against conservatives. Non-issues, over non-issues. Like Bill C-30, I guess it is, the internet spying one. I don't really fully support. It needs to be reworked a bit. I agree with that. It needs to be reworked a little bit, but at the same time, warrantless searches have been around since '95 for Canadian firearm owners. Another part of liberal track activity, part of the Canadian Firearms Act, which covers a little gun control right there. But liberals have a mentality of, oh, we are the natural governing party. Really? The last 100 years, somebody's saying 75. The last 100 years, the Liberal Party has been in power. So that means 25% of the last 100 years, Conservatives or another party has been at the helm. I'll tell you this right now. I'm honestly would be scared if the NDP were to ever gain power in Ottawa. I'd be literally scared of what kind of damage they can do. They would probably do more damage to the Conservatives or the Liberals. Actually, both NDP Greens would probably do a lot of damage. Back on the green energy thing, why do I think it's a bad thing to invest in green energy, green technology right now? You know what? I don't really say it's a bad thing, but economically, it's not going to create jobs. Okay, the Keystone Pipeline, we should have basically kept it all at home, in my opinion, anyways. The tar sands, great thing. A good thing and kind of a mixed feelings on that. But so yeah, this whole WikiLeaks thing and all this, Justin Trudeau, they're a disgrace. It's a whole disgrace that they even released photos of the person responsible. I forget his name now off the top of my head. But the Liberals so far have not shown a picture of Adam Carroll, and it's they kind of want transparency, Liberals, yet they're not doing it. Conservatives do boom right away. They're quick on the draw for some things. Some other things they're not. I agree with some criticism of the Conservatives. You would be able to, if you have critical thinking skills. If you don't have any, you say, oh, Liberals are always right, or the Conservatives are always right, or the NDP is always right, and oh, everybody else is stupid fucking idiots. Okay, or stupid cocksucking asswipes, whatever you want to call them. So yeah. The liberal, it's ridiculous, and I'm getting tired of that. Truly, it's gotta stop. You gotta be critical thinking means, oh, it's like, oh, I don't like this bill. I'm going against that bill. Okay, either it's my party, your party's in charge. If you don't have that critical thinking, like, oh, what, find out more about it. So I go and research stuff. I go look stuff up when I'm bored, and I find things out about these bills. So you gotta be able to have some kind of critical thinking skill. Okay, it's doing when it comes to politics. So you gotta know points where you want to be. So it's kind of stupid that way, I think, but it's how it is. I gotta deal with it. People don't lack critical thinking skills. People say I lack critical thinking skills, critical reading skills. I say, well, fuck you. You're idiots yourself. You think that you don't know me. Well, what I read, I skim over it. I might miss a few things. I don't read a lot of stories that I think is bullshit. So I generally skim through Toronto Star, Globe Mail, National Post, all the main media outlets. I'll skim through their news reports. AP, Routers, all those guys. I'll skim through their reports. Okay. Excuse me. Next. So we're into my topic I know quite a bit about. Long gun registry and gun control in general. Apparently, long gun registry is dead, thank God. Do I think more needs to be done? Yes, I do. I say complete, utter scrapping of all gun control, including licensing, is needed. Also, have it added into the Bill of Rights, Canadian Bill of Rights, into Canadian Rights and Freedoms, the Canadians' right to keep and bear arms. If many of you don't know, we did have that until John D. Baker in 1968 when he wrote the Canadian Bill of Rights. Yeah, okay, conservatives kill the rights there. Okay, you have it. Got me. I admit it. Okay, this is that how it is. Um, I honestly, gun registries do not work. Why? Criminals don't register their guns or their firearms. Okay, there's no ifs, ands, or buts. They won't register it. I mean, all it could do is track. Okay, oh, this firearm belongs to this person or belonged to this person. That's all I can tell you. If you go by what their the media saying, or Wendy Kolke or whatever her name is says, oh, it's being accessed 17,000 times a day. Really? Sure. But here's the question: how many times is the actually police specifically accessing the records directly? I'd say probably less than 10% of the time. Because whenever somebody buys a firearm, the registries are automatically checked 3 times for different whatever reasons. Sorry about that. I felt by my foot. So yeah. Like I said earlier, in the Canadian Firearms Act, there is warrantless search provision for the police. So basically, they can come to your house, knock your door at 3 o'clock in the morning to search, see if you're in compliance with the Canadian Firearms Act. Not good. Hypocrites. Again, liberals. NEP, hypocrites. Boom. So, what would I change in the Canadian Firearms if I can get rid of their classifications? A gun is a gun is a gun. Don't don't just say, oh, make it prohibited because it looks scary. Like the AK-47 or AR-15s or MP5s or whatever. It should not matter what the firearm looks like, because it's a firearm. Firearm is a firearm is a firearm. People don't get that. They're scared of an inanimate, bloody object. They're fear mob. People. Oh, think of the children. Oh, look, like recently that in Ohio, that school shooting. Kid stole the gun from whoever, and he shot. Only people, 3 people were killed, or so whatever. I mean, I'm not sure the exact facts. I don't want to look into that too closely. And I think it was last week that in Kitchener, Waterloo, or London, or in that general area, anyways, A father was arrested and charged with possession of a firearm when, because he even owned a firearm. Why? Because his 4-year-old daughter drew a picture of him with the firearm, and the teacher like, oh, she's in danger. Goes, they call the police. Child and Family Services were notified, and a fiasco. Yet they're doing their jobs. Why? Because that's what the Clean Firearms Act says. That's what this says. It's what it doesn't make no frickin' sense. Okay, the act makes no fucking sense. It's pardon the language, but I'm gonna say it anyways. It's my channel. Um, and I have a zero censure policy. I say what's on my mind, whatever wording, language I decide to use. I do try to keep it clean, but I will say it. I mean, it's kind of retarded, but it's at that point now where I'm just tired of this bullshit. This whole thing needs to be done. Get rid of the whole thing. Go back to the FAC, the Firearms Acquisitions Certificate Program. I'll go back to that. Because the CFA, the Firearms Act, along with Registry Bill 68, was an emotion-based bill. Wasn't designed. It was designed as It was a bill designed without teeth. Gun controls generally is a failure unless you can guarantee total total compliance, which you can't. It was over budget, too expensive to operate each year. Could be cut. People say, "Oh, safety. Guns are not safe. Guns are not safe. Guns kill people." No, sorry. People kill people, not guns. I mean, right now, in Canada we have what is known as concealed carry, but it's known as the ATC authorization to carry. And there's only limited circumstances when a permit for that nature would be issued. I'm not gonna list them because I want to mess them up. There's a few I think nature-wise. Certain types of job positions like law enforcement or armed guards. I'd say, yeah, like I said, get rid of the firearm classifications. They're just beyond stupid. And take any power from firearms away from the RCMP. They abuse the system. Okay, I'm not going to talk much more about control. I'll talk enough about another video. So, actually, I think I rolled talk about this subfleet. This is the track record, liberal track record. They bought, I think, it was 4 British submarines, 2 to 4 submarines in the British, I'd say mid to late 90s, and 1 en route to home, into Halifax, caught on fire en route. Just fucking great. Just absolutely fucking great. This is the equipment they bought for us. Yeah. Well, looks like right now, apparently, it's going to go for, I think they're saying to keep the fleet going as long as they can until 2030. But they're going to start looking at replacements in the next few years for the submarines. Okay, to clarify, when you hear the term a nuclear submarine, it doesn't mean it's a nuclear armed submarine. Okay, it could be a attack submarine, like the Los Angeles class submarine or Seawolf class, which is a fast attack submarine. SS, SSN. Uh, what is referred to as a nuclear submarine is its propulsion system. Its electrical generation, what drives the submarine, which is a nuclear reactor, which goes through the process similar to a nuclear reactor on land. But the difference is it powers the submarine. It also drives the drive motor to propel the submarine. What people think it's when they hear nuclear, it's a nuclear armed submarine. Well, for a number of years, I'm not sure if it's still going on, but the U.S. and Russia and to a lesser extent China and the Brits, they have fleets of what are called boomers, or Fleet Ballistic Missile Submarines, or SSBNs, boomer subs, the boomer fleets. They're generally much bigger than the fast attack boats, the fast attack submarines, and slower, less maneuverable. They're meant to hide. Put it that way. They're meant to hide. That's their job. To hide. And gather intel. The fast attack boats are great for intel gathering and stuff like that. They're used for special forces, insertions, etc., etc. They're just They're multifaceted. Do I think Canada needs subs? Yes, I do. I think they do. I think we do. So actually, I think that's about all I'm going to talk about the submarines. They're planning on doing that. Blah blah blah. Now on to my favorite bloody topic. Second favorite topic. The F-35 Lightnings. The JSF. Recently in the news, people saying, "Oh, they're all the wrong. They're not. We don't need the F-35. It's not the range. It's not this. Blah blah blah. It's single engine. Blah 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 blah." You know what? Honestly, the F-35 is one of the few aircraft I think that it meets modern standards, modern Western standards. There's great aircraft out there, current aircraft out there, like some Russian designs. So people say get the Super Hornets, but no, it's based off an old design. You want a paper fresh design, completely. Range is comparable, combat range is comparable between the Hornet or Fair Range or whatever. Excuse me again. They're comparable, range-wise comparable. I believe the F-35 can handle more ordnance. It's a great strike aircraft and also made a great air dogfighter. Okay, there's a lot of criticism about it, but the lemon and all this bullshit, you know what? Sometimes it is, sometimes it's not. You may be surprised sometimes. So, do you think F-35 is a good choice? Yes, I do. So we'll cover, not going to cover much. Media. Wow. I'm going to tell you this. I generally do not trust the media. Liberal media or mainstream media. I think most times they're biased in their stories and their reporting. Like this whole Robo call thing, it seems like they're all against the servers on here, blaming them for it and all this. They don't have proof. They listen to what the NDP liberals say. Okay? To me, that's wrong. I generally do not trust the news reports, like I've said. I try to go independent people that do not paid by the servers or nobody. They do because they express their opinions. I'll read those guys. I'm not going to mention areas I read, but that's about it. Um, yeah, I didn't cut this one short. Ooh. Okay. I don't generally trust media. I trust my instincts in a lot of issues, and a lot of times I'm right, a lot of times sometimes I'm wrong about the issue. But uh, that's me. I'm only human. Uh, Basically, to sum it up, we talk about the Robo scandal, long registry control, Little's track with self-lead F-35s, and the media. So in closing, I'm just annoyed of all the bullshit, at all the bullshit I see on forums, news forums about this, about a lot of these issues. People just need to stop, think, use their brain, get their head out of their fucking asses a bit more, to see what's going on. To see it from somebody else's views. I look at every issue through everybody else I know, every other stance or every person's views, and I can see where people are coming from. Yeah. Gun control. Waste. This is the UN Small Arms ban coming soon. Hopefully never, but it might be coming. Subfleet, disaster, disgrace. We need stuff sooner rather than later. F-35s, you know what? We need them. We need new aircraft, not the F-18s. Anything F-18 related. What else? And media. Can't trust them. I find media's too biased these days. So, on that note, have a great day. It is 8:37, so we're about 37 minutes in this video right now. I'd like to say thank you for watching. Have a great day. It's from both AntiBS Group and Serve News channel. Always have a great day. Bye.